Before we get into the #1 Latino podcast in the world, according to Google, you know we got to give a shout out to our friends over at SeatGeek. Man, it's a new year, baby. I'm feeling like a new me, you know what I'm saying? And this year, I sort of go to myself that I want to go out more, you know? The word of the year for me is adventure.
With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 ticketed rating app on the App Store. Yep, the App Store that's on your phone is #1, baby.
They #1 and we #1, according to Google.
And to celebrate the new year, SeatGeek gave me a special hookup where anyone can use my code, our code, Plática 2025 for 10% off their next purchase on SeatGeek.
Guys, you already know there's over 70,000 live events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, comedy, and much, much more.
I'm telling you, bro, I've been scrolling through the app, and you know what I want to go to?
Shit, where you trying to go, dude?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
You know what else is on SeatGeek?
Who else?
The new Bad Bunny tour, baby.
Ooh.
Like, just like that. And I already know freaking Jessica got some tickets, and I'm kind of mad at her.
Did you really?
Because she hasn't invited me. But that's another story.
What, in PR?
Did you really? Yeah, she did.
Wow.
SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a 1 to 10. So you know you're going to get a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green dot means good. Red means kind of bad.
Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, all right? So what are you waiting for? Take out your phone, open up the SeatGeek app, and add the code Plática 2025 to your account to make sure you get your 10% off your next set of tickets. Come on, man.
That's code Plática 2025 for 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek.
You already know what it is. Hope you guys have an incredible week, and we will see you guys in 12.4 seconds.
Bye.
I'm gonna use it.
Let me be honest.
Every guest is a privilege.
Do we want to go there?
Get jolly.
Cause I'm on a podcast with Josh Leyva.
Yeah, you have too, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just tell you.
You look like you belong in the movie Brink.
That's the goal. How'd you know that?
Dude, you're a soul skater.
Soul Skater, baby. That movie made me.
That's one of my favorite original Disney movies.
There's a lot of movies that when I was a child that like carved the way into who I am now.
Yeah.
One of them being Brink.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Johnny Tsunami.
Johnny
The
Sue.
first one.
Of course.
And yeah, a lot of movies like that. The Little Giants.
Yeah. Smart House.
Smart House was great.
Yeah.
You know, Halloween Town.
Luck of the Irish.
Underrated.
Super underrated.
Super underrated.
And we're here to overrate them.
Yeah, and honestly, like back then, regardless of what I'm gonna say right now, this video is sponsored by this podcast, this show that the Josh Leyva and Sebastian host. Is sponsored by the one and only, the #1 rated ticketing app on the App Store, SeatGeek. SeatGeek, baby. SeatGeek holds everyone's tickets, and everyone's tickets like this. I'm talking Kendrick Lamar, SZA.
Kendrick Lamar.
Bad Bunny. I'm going to see Bad Bunny tonight. Remember that? Remember that trend?
Yeah.
That was a crazy trend.
Was that one more crazier than, but first, let me take a selfie. That one was huge, bro. You know, the fact that like TikTok is
Yes,
being like
you're right.
potentially being banned. I've been seeing like all these like OG TikToks like popping up, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like fun to watch. It kind of makes me sad though. I really hope the ban doesn't happen. Today's Monday. We will know if TikTok has been banned when this goes live.
So like if they ban it, are we just going to wake up the next day like Black Mirror and like our TikTok just erases from our memory? Or like what happens? Do you go on the app and it says like, sorry.
Yo, can I tell you something? Look, I know this is such a first world problem, but I'm going to be genuinely sad if they ban the app.
Yeah.
I love TikTok, bro.
Yeah, bro. TikTok's a great app.
It's a great app, bro. And yeah, I'm going to be sad. I really hope it doesn't happen. I saw this one TikTok, and I don't want to get too political, but this guy was like walking through, he was playing the US government, okay? And he was like walking through a room, and he was talking about like, he saw like gun control, and he's like, you're good. And then he sees like something else that's happening
That's
in the
the
world
world
right
we
now.
live
Yeah,
in.
and he's like, you're fine.
That's the world we live in.
And then he gets to like TikTok, and he's like, get over here. And he's going to like arrest him and stuff. Like that's what's happening. That's like the most active thing we've seen our government do. Like they're going to shut down this app.
And you're right. It is like a first world problem.
It's
and
a
like,
first world problem,
If
bro.
people who have real problems look at that and that all the U.S. talks about, yeah, it does look ridiculous that we're really focused on that. Right.
Right. At the end of the day,
But-
there's bigger problems. I get
Of
to
course
your
there
point.
is.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, too, like there's a lot of American citizens. Well, I'm only speaking about American citizens because it's going to get banned in America. that rely on TikTok. They make
Yeah.
a lot of their income on TikTok.
Yeah.
They boost their company, their platforms on TikTok. It's a big deal. It really
It's changed
is,
a lot of
you
people's
know?
lives in many ways.
Especially for our generation and the ones coming.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. It really is. You know, I don't think they're gonna do it.
I don't think it's
still
gonna
have
happen
that in the
either.
back of my pocket,
Yeah, I
but
don't think it's gonna
goddamn,
happen.
they're like, I'm kind of over just hearing about it. Everybody's talking
Like, just do
about
it already.
Yeah, like just figure.
If you're
like,
gonna do it, do it.
Isn't it crazy how there's never a straight answer to anything?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Why can't we live in a world in a civilization where like there's straight answers? There's never straight answers to anything. Like my wife was showing me like a TikTok and she's like, look at this girl. She's talking about like what's going on. I'm like, okay, I get it, but who is this girl?
Yeah.
She's just giving opinions.
No, that's
or
what
guy. It's
yeah.
like, why doesn't the fucking president of the United States or somebody, Secretary of State, Secretary of State, who is that guy? What does he do? I don't know. Maybe you can talk about
Secretary
TikTok.
of State shit.
Yeah. But like, why can't they like they're you know like why don't they go on live
Yeah,
and
why don't
talk
you go on
about
TikTok?
it? Like, bro, like
My
oh,
boy.
like oh Jesus Christ,
Bro, that's the thing. I always take like everything I learn with a grain of salt on TikTok. I've learned a
Same.
lot of stuff. So I think. I don't know how much of this is actual factual. Wow.
I like that.
There you go. Because like I'll like learn something and then I'll really just take a moment to be like, wait, who is this person? How are they credible? How do I know?
No one is credible.
what
I'm
they're
not
saying
credible.
Is legit. Yeah. Yeah.
Like everybody on like they'll do like the skits are funny, but like when people actually go and like it has thousands of views and it's like they're speaking about something that's happening, I'm like, okay, this makes sense, but who the fuck are you? And how are you credible? Actual factual.
Yeah. Actual factual. How are you actual factual?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Next time I see somebody like post something that I'm like very intrigued by and I think it's like legit, I'm gonna comment. But are you actual factual? Because if you're not
Yeah.
actual factual, get the factual out of my face.
Yeah, just know that if you do TikToks like that, I will believe every fucking thing that you say.
I think I could sell it.
And then I'll just envision you without your shirt and your
Whoa.
nipples
Not
nice
yet,
and hard.
not yet, bro. I need like 4 months.
Nipples will be nice and hard.
Always perks. Always perks.
It's the sexiest look. Real quick, just like straight up. Is that how you do it?
Gotta do it, baby.
Matt, make sure you add some like frozen wind. Like some really cold wind into his nipples.
For those of you guys who are just listening via audio, hi, how are you guys, by the way? I feel like we don't direct our conversations towards you. But what I was doing right now was I was getting my fingers and I was licking them with my tongue and then gently caressing them around my nipples. And then I was blowing cold air into them so they would perk up. So I don't know if I described that visually, but hopefully you can, I paint the picture there.
And thank you, Jessica, for just putting up with things like this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You
Wait,
know?
Jess is here?
Real quick, before we start the episode, which we kind of already started, but I just want to say on the audio platforms, we are this year, it's going to be on the same platforms, but on the back end, we're doing some changes. That's why you haven't seen the prior 2 episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever
what
you
the
listen
heck,
to.
dude?
It's not my fault. I guess it takes a while to transfer it. They're called RSS feeds.
Okay.
You know, you don't know because you're
And I
just
don't
here
care.
because you
And
look
I
cute.
don't care.
You're the guy that talks about your nipples, you know, and how perky they are. But on the back end of things, there's things called RSS feeds.
Okay.
That you have to transfer over to other, you know, platforms.
Can you stop boring me? Okay. No, what's your point? Get to your point.
So I think by then this episode will already be on. And if it's not, I apologize, but that's the reason why. It's not that I'm forgetting. Josh is not forgetting. He doesn't even care. But
don't say that. Don't.
They know I'm playing.
Do they?
You do a lot for me.
Okay.
And I do a lot for you.
Well, that's debatable.
Sexually. So
Jess is here, bro.
that's the reason why we haven't had anything on the audio platforms. I apologize, but things like this take time. And when I do have the platform ready to go, the audio platforms, the prior episodes will also be uploaded.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
And I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you did.
Another thing that I want to say is I want to thank everybody that came to the donation drive. What an incredible day.
Dude. I was so overwhelmed with like gratitude. I honestly like the first like hour of it, like once people started like showing up, I got a little emotional because I was like, man, we're really all here together doing something special to serve the people around us. And I know so so many people are so quick to talk shit about LA and stuff, but we really saw the community come together.
All the stories that the families would tell us, like even if they weren't affected with the fires, the fact that there's just so much beautiful people out there, and like there's so many beautiful people here in LA County, and like a lot of people from the Inland Empire came. Yeah, there's people from like Bakersfield, people from Central California, and I'm like, dang, you drove over here for all this? He goes, yeah, like
I want to give this was an opportunity.
Yeah, this is an opportunity, and they were just like, thank you guys so much for doing this, and I'm like, yeah, like like you're welcome, but it was more kind of like, no, thank you,
right,
because without you coming, what am I really doing?
Right. That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Obviously we donate ourselves, but like it's you guys pulling up that is making all this work.
Yeah, and I also did appreciate. I had a few people tell us thank you because they actually trust us and they know that we're gonna do good with everything that we're receiving, and that we're gonna do our due diligence to make sure that it gets sent to the right people.
Yeah, one of the girls was a young lady that came. She was like, dude, I'm so happy you guys are doing this. Like, I had a bunch of stuff and I've been wanting to donate. I just didn't know where to go.
Right.
And I just trust you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for doing this. And man, the amount of stuff that we got.
Bro, it was a lot.
It was distributed throughout of LA County. What a beautiful thing, Yeah. And I'm not saying like, let's wait for tragic moments to happen for everybody to get together. All of the friends and shout out to all the friends that came and pulled up and gave
pulled up. Thank you so much.
And lend a hand. Is that what you say?
Yeah,
lend a hand.
We can say that. We can say that.
Jessica, sure, buddy. A big shout out to Adri. Big shout out to Rob. Big shout out to Karen, Jasmine. They really, Millie, they really just kind of like, I was like, damn, you guys got this like really like
down
covered.
pat.
Jessica was here. Thank you, Jessica. They just had it down.
Yeah.
With the organizing, it wasn't just kind of like bring your stuff, your donations, and we're just going to put in the corner. No, we're talking about separating things.
Yeah.
Organization, making it easier for the people that we're going to come take it to. Yeah. We were checking the clothes. We were checking everything.
Absolutely.
It was an amazing experience. And like I said, we can't be waiting for tragic moments like this to happen. We got to continue doing our due diligence.
There you go.
And, it was really cool, man. It was really cool, and I felt a lot of love, and
the love was in the air.
It's not every day where you actually go to sleep at night feeling blessed and proud of yourself and the ones around you.
Yeah,
it was one of those. That was cool.
Exactly.
It was amazing.
It was one of those moments where you realize that you don't have to do it, but you get to do it. We get the opportunity to help others. And have events like that where we have a platform that people trust us and we can do our
due diligence.
Exactly.
Yeah. There was even people DMing Karen and ourselves and saying like, hey, I'm not even from there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to go.
Yeah.
Can I Instacart you stuff? We were getting Instacart orders.
Insane.
Insanely cool.
Yeah.
Insanely cool.
We also have we did a little recap, just showing like the event and I don't want to call it event, the donation drive. And if you guys want to check it out, it's in our Instagram, so you guys can check that at La Plática. And thank you once again to everybody. And we have more links that we're going to be adding at the bottom too. If you still want to donate and help out any way you can. Sebas mentioned this on the last podcast. This isn't something that's just here today, gone tomorrow. This is something that's going to linger, and people are still affected. People are still dealing with this. And if you haven't helped out or you want to help out and want to continue to help out, we will make sure to assist any way that we can. Yeah,
even if we're not talking about it on the pod, we'll still continue to have things down here listed on the description. Just to, do whatever we can. Do our due diligence.
We should have a word of the day every podcast, and we just like overuse it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then you want to use, but they should today. That's a word for the day. But every word should be like a hard word.
Is it weird that I don't know how to spell that word?
Yeah, it is weird.
And is it kind of weird that you're wearing a D on your hat?
Yeah,
due diligence?
You spell it like this: DUDE. Due diligence.
Moron. Cool. So it was cool, man. I'm super blessed.
Such a blessing, man. Such
a great opportunity to have the reach to reach out to people and stuff like that. And yeah, it was great, man. It was really great.
Yeah.
Changing the subject, we are gonna do Am I the Asshole today?
Well, I mean, that's the way I like to handle my problems, bro. You know, like in order to kind of like forget about my problems, I like to focus on other people's problems. You know, it helps.
You said it, pal.
It helps.
You said it, pal.
Yeah.
Real quick before we start, I even want like Jessica's input. Jess, are you mic'd up?
Shit.
Yes,
sir.
she is.
Shit, she mic'd up.
Okay,
Say
it's-
something to the people, Jess.
Okay.
What's up, people?
What's up? So like,
I want to get a camera on her, by the way. Sorry, side note. We should get like a camera on her.
is that okay with Jeff?
If it's okay with you guys.
Of course. We'll work on
Just
that.
like 8 cameras.
Yeah. We'll work on that 100%. I was going to say something. I was going to I'm going to fix that corner up real nice.
We need to. This corner over here, yeah.
Yeah. So my question to you, due diligence boy, Jessica, and everybody back at home, is my hair getting too long?
Can I be completely honest with you
Yeah,
without hurting your feelings
no,
and
this
crushing
is-
you like a bug?
This is straight up. But before you guys answer, I like the way I look right now.
Okay.
So maybe that can like,
No. You want my honest answer?
yeah.
Your hair length at this very moment in time is perfect.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
anything longer, I'm gonna start questioning you.
Okay.
In many ways.
Yeah.
In all the ways.
Okay.
So hold on to that.
Just keep it here, right?
I think that's a good
Yeah,
length
'cause it's
because it
cute.
looks that takes time.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? So I can respect the fact that you went through all the phases to get to this point, and that's admirable.
Well, yeah, I went through all the due diligence.
Yeah, you did. So it looks good, bro. I think it looks dope. And
Okay.
it matches your aesthetic. I feel like you've kind of changed your aesthetic a bit just to like, complement the hair. And you're that kind of guy. And for that,
I thank you.
I respect you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jess,
And for that only, I respect
Jess
you.
is a curly girl mama's, so.
Oh yeah, you see, yes, you
so,
guys
like,
have
she
matching
yeah,
hairdos.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well,
Should
she
I
has more curls than you do.
cut
No.
it a bit. You think it's too long?
No, I've
Keep
never,
it real, Jess. Hurt his feelings.
I've never been a fan of long hair on guys. Like, I don't know. But like Josh said, on yours, it kind of goes with you.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's too long. I do agree that if it gets a little longer, it'll
yeah.
start to get crazy.
Yeah.
But the way you style it, and then like your braids are cool. Like,
Yeah, with the braids are sick. I like when you
Yeah.
do the braids. This style is pretty sick. But anything longer than that, bro, it's like
It's like, whoa,
That's
you're
it,
that
bro.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
I
you're,
don't want, that's the thing. I don't want to be that guy.
no, but you're approaching.
I'm approaching.
but still in a good spot.
Yeah.
still in a really good spot.
Okay.
Now when you cut it, you gotta cut it though. Like when you're gonna do a change, like really, I want you to do something
Well, yeah, I
drastic.
have
Like I
to.
want you to like almost buzz cut and then dye it.
Well,
Go
yeah,
crazy with it.
I mean, what else can I do not to cut it that much? Like,
Yeah.
If I cut a little bit, I look the same. It has
Yeah.
to be drastic.
I've been
I'm
low-key
scared.
girl-
I'm scared to ask the people back at home what should I do. I
No,
feel like
ask
I'm
him,
gonna
bro.
roast
Ask
it.
him.
Should I leave it, or should I stop growing it, or should I cut it? I'm not gonna cut it though, but I want to hear people's opinions.
Yeah, you're not gonna cut it. You're
Not
not, gonna
yet.
cut it.
Not yet.
I want to grow my hair out. I've always wanted to grow my hair out, not as long as yours, but I want to have like a flow. You know what I mean? Like I want to like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
There's a guy. I have longer hair than him, but I don't know if you guys have seen Yellowstone.
yeah, but I'm not like deep in it.
Okay, so Yellowstone, I'm like already like on season almost 5. What an amazing show. And it came out in 2018.
Yeah.
An incredible show. Anyways, there's a guy, his name's Casey. He's the son of the Meadow, right?
Okay.
And his hair is sick, bro.
Can I see? Oh, see, this is kind of what I want.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
But
So
that's way
mine-
shorter than yours.
Yes, I have longer hair, but I feel like if I do cut it,
You're gonna
it'd be
cut it
like
like that.
Casey from Yellowstone.
Yeah, but even this is a little too long. Nah, this is kind of where I want it, bro. This is considered right here.
But he also
flow.
has like
That's flow.
He has wedo hair though.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to like do a keratin treatment or like blow my hair out like like with a round brush.
Yeah.
Like constantly to have that flow because that's. Do you think that guy's attractive, Jess? Like as like an attractive white dude?
no está feo.
No,
No, he's not ugly.
He's not ugly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you gotta watch that show.
No, I started watching it. I'm like on episode 1, 3 minutes in. It's pretty sick. Yeah.
Amazing show, but yeah,
but his
like,
hair is longer.
If I cut it, I would cut it like
Yeah.
like to that.
Yeah.
So my hair is really curly, as
Yeah.
you can tell. I do use curl products.
Yeah. Do you scrunch?
Yeah,
Do you do
I
the
got-
scrunch?
I got a scrunch.
You really just like you
Yeah,
scrunch
I
like
scrunch
this?
it, yeah.
That's so cute. That's so cute. You literally just sit in the mirror and just scrunch your little hair.
I do.
That's so adorable, dude. That's so cute.
Like in a sarcastic way?
No,
like, for real?
that's how you achieve the crunch, the scrunch, the crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think it's attractive?
Do I think it's attractive? No, I think it's cute. It's adorable. Two different things. You following? 'Cause I don't think you are.
So my hair is curly. So
yeah.
So what I'm saying is technically what you see here,
Mm-hmm.
my hair is much longer than this.
When it's like wet.
When I'm in the shower,
Oh yeah.
my shit's like
Down to your
fucking
nips?
down like below my collarbone.
Yeah.
You know what a collarbone is?
I think so. I think I could figure it
Yeah.
out.
So here's your collar,
Uh-huh.
and then here's your bone.
That's a little high. A little low, I mean.
My
Collarbone's like-
collarbones are right here.
no, mine are like up here. My collarbone's not right here. Are you dumb? It's up here, dude.
Well, you're made all weird.
Maybe you're made weird.
All right, King. Am I the asshole?
Before we get into this,
Oh,
I have a question for you guys. Well, it's kind of like a fun fact, and then I want to hear your guys' opinion. Okay, so I've noticed this about me, and anybody who's like close in my life has realized this. That anytime I get into my vehicle, and I'm going to my destination, I immediately set my GPS. I don't care if I've been there 156
Oh, yeah,
times.
yeah.
I always put on my navigation.
it's a safety net.
Yeah, and people always kind of clown on me, and they're like, "You don't know how to get there? You've been going there for the past, like, you're going to your mom's house. You don't know how to get to your mom's house?" And I go, "It's not that I don't know how to get to my mom's house, but there's a couple of things to factor in here. One, I don't want to think about where I'm driving, like how I'm getting there when I'm driving.
you're
I
Josh
just want to
Leyva.
drive.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're Josh Leyva.
Two, the technology that we have in the year 2025 is way more advanced. It's in the future. It's telling me things that are happening in the future due to the navigation. Because when I'm trying to get to a destination, I'm trying to get there as ASAP as possible. Okay. So that tool helps me get there faster. If there's a disruption in the road, guess what? Mr. GPS be like, "Hey, Josh, you should take this alternative route."
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're going to get to your destination a lot faster and a lot safer.
Yeah.
So I'm tired of people talking mess about me that I use my Japanese, my Japanese to fuck shit up, dude.
Your GPS?
My GPS to fuck shit up. All right. I'm going to use my GPS.
Mind you, when you put your GPS, you know immediately how long it's going to take you to get there.
I can tell you down to the minute. Okay. I know getting to the studio from my house is probably the easiest thing to do. It's so easy, bro. Yeah, I could probably do it with my eyes closed. But guess what I do? I set my navigation. Because if there's something in the future that I am not aware of, I can now,
Reroute?
yes.
Yeah.
And am I still going to be late? Of course. Of course.
That's what I'm about to say. I was like, dang, speaking about somebody who always uses their GPS, they're always fucking late.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean?
You weren't late today.
No, I was on time.
Yeah.
Because
Good job, Josh.
You sent a text out, like, I think last week about like being like more like punctual. Not just to me, but it was like,
Yeah, it was kind of towards you.
yeah, exactly. And you've never really called me out on it. So I kind of felt a little convicted where I was like, shit, let me just be on time. Let me see what this
It
feels
was
like.
towards you.
Can I tell you my
making
experience?
it seem like it's not towards you.
Can I tell you my experience of being on time? Hated it.
Why?
This is so dumb. Why are we here? Why are we here on time?
Do you remember what I told you?
You know, you got to walk in with a little bit of swag late. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember what I told you?
Do I remember
I
the
said
text?
if you're 15 minutes early, you're on time.
Yeah.
If you're on time, you're late.
That's such a dumb quote. Because if you're on time, you're on time.
No. If we're having a meeting at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
and you pull up at 10,
And
You're late.
And I'm in the building.
yeah, you're late. You're supposed to be in the building 15 minutes prior, ready to go.
Notice how you said the word prior. That means you're early. Therefore, the definition is early, not on time.
What?
Exactly. All right. So, what are your guys' thoughts on using GPS navigation?
I'm with it.
Like, no matter what,
90% of the time.
90%. Jess?
Yeah, I use it almost all the time too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though you know where you're going.
I use it to get here, to
Exactly.
get back home, to
And
go
you
to my
know how to
parents'
get here,
house.
right? Like you take the same route every single time.
Yeah.
But there is that like,
Well, I think most of people's like explanation is they like to see the clock go down, the time, the estimated time of arrival, which is a lot of people don't know. But when people say, "Hey, what's your ETA?" What the fuck you talking about? That means estimated time of arrival. I know that.
I'm going to give you
because-
some acronyms and you're going to tell me what they mean. Let's see how good you are at acronyms.
What's an acronym?
It's like,
Yeah, I know what it is. Jackass.
all right, ready?
ETA.
Okay, what's ETA?
Estimated time of arrival.
All right, what's BRB?
Be right back.
What's OMG?
Oh my God.
You're really good at this. What's got you. You're so fucked. Oh, you're so fucked.
Come on, bring it.
What's DTF?
DTF?
Yeah,
Down a fuck.
dude, you're so vulgar.
Oh, you know what? What's
Oh, okay. What's BT? I'm sorry. Yeah, BTB.
back to back?
Yeah. There's another one though.
BTB?
Yeah. Don't look over there, by the way.
BTB?
Yeah.
Back to back.
No, you could. I guess you would have to use it in a sentence, but it's actually, sorry, I was mistaken. B2B, but essentially the same thing. You're close, bro. You're on the right track.
Okay, what's another one?
Back to business.
No one uses that.
Nobody uses that. This one's good. This is very corporate though. What's EOD?
End of day.
You were kind of iffy on that one. What is?
Yeah, like
this is a good one, and I feel like a lot of people don't know this one. I think you will know this one, but a lot of people don't. What's CTA?
CTA?
Yeah.
Call to action.
Yeah, beautiful, dude. Round of applause. You're on it today, bro.
What's OTW?
OT on the way.
Okay.
What's OOTD?
Outfit of the day.
Damn, you're good.
What's LOL?
Laughing out loud. What's LMFAO?
Laughing my effing ass off.
That's a step up of LOL, right? Are you an LOL? How are you laughing nowadays via text? Like, what's your go-to? What's like your?
Oh, I do JIJIJI.
He he he.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. What's SB?
SB?
SB. Be the burro.
SB.
Be the burrito.
Son of a bitch.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah.
What about SFB?
Stupid fucking bitch.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
I just made that up. All right, let's do Am I the Assholes?
Okay, before we do it, we should go on a quick break.
Has it been 30 minutes already?
Yeah, bro. I mean, you fucking keep talking, bro. I wanted to do the fucking I was gonna say the outfit of the day. The fucking Am I the Asshole like fucking 15 minutes ago. Then you go on a rant that nobody cared about going on GPS.
Nobody cared?
I don't think anybody cared, bro.
Then what's the point of having a podcast if I can't express my thoughts? Yeah, you little
I'm just joking. Come here.
picker. No, dude, don't come hear me, okay?
I dare you to get on my lap right now.
You're so fucking
Horny?
I was going break.
No, come on.
Bro, go on break.
Tell me what you want for Christmas.
I already told you.
Easter?
I want another coffee machine.
Oh, shit.
I want to start.
Hey, tell them about the coffee machine I got you.
Dude, is that what the gift was about? Oh, I figured you out, bro. I figured you out.
No, I want you to tell them it's a Tesla. It's what you say?
It's a Tesla of espresso makers. Do you say?
Did you have one today?
I always have one.
Really?
Yeah, triple shot.
Tell them how you do it when you wake up.
So yeah, I literally just first thing I do. Normally, I used to check my Instagram, but now I just set my coffee. I'm like, oh shit.
Because you can set it on the mobile app.
Yeah, I only use the mobile app. Isn't that crazy? I only use the mobile app. Even if I'm right there, like you're the coffee maker, I'll just do it on my app.
Like, why go over there?
Why am I gonna do that? That's like 2 feet I gotta take.
So you figured it
Energy
out.
that's wasted.
Can you let people know I forgot the name that I got it for you, but what's it called?
It's like Terra Cafe.
Yeah, it's like the Terra.
Yeah.
It's like the sleekest coffee machine
Oh,
ever.
it's so sexy.
You know
man.
why I got it for you?
Yeah, Terra Cafe. Terra Cafe.
You know why I got it for you?
Why?
Not because it was your birthday. Because I truly love you.
I love you, man. I love you, man. Love you, man. ILYM. I love you, man.
I love you more.
Okay, can we go on break, please? Can we go on break?
YM.
You nimwit.
I love you more.
Okay. This is me ignoring you to go on break.
How much do you love me?
I'm not gonna.
You ever
answer
had that conversation with your girl? I love you. How much?
You have to have that conversation with your girl. You have to.
I pretend I'm your girl.
No, go on break.
Why don't you want to do stuff like that?
Because
with me?
I thought we were on break. Does the camera shut off?
We had a couple minutes to spare.
So you led me wrong. Terrible leader. See, I would never do that.
How much you love me?
Bro,
From the here to the moon or past it?
past it.
Ooh. Let's go on break, or should I say a quickie?
Okay. Bro, you know what I've been enjoying though is doing like fasted cardio. So like today I did it. I woke up in the morning and I was like, man, I gotta do my cardio. So I went to the fridge. I got a water bottle. I made my SALUD, right, the energy one. And then like I started the treadmill, but you know caffeine has a delay,
Yeah.
right? It takes like 15 minutes for it to hit.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was fasted, nothing in my tummy. So I start, nothing in my tum-tum. I
say
start my
tummy,
cardio
huh?
and I'm doing a 10-3, 10 incline, 3 speed. Bro, I was dying. Like I couldn't wake up. I was just like, dude, this is miserable.
What time is this at?
This is like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to run.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like I laid in bed for like 20 minutes and then I was like, okay, I gotta do my shit. Dude, those 10 minutes, bro, I was dying. I was huffing and puffing. I was like, dude, I cannot get into this. Then it was like
happened?
12 minutes in, boom, that caffeine hits.
You're on it.
Dude, I felt so good. I was vibrating after I finished the cardio. I was like, this is what it's about right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
This is what life's all about.
I've been doing obviously a little bit more running lately, and there's two things that I've realized. Well, a lot of things, but
That's 4.
two main things that I realized is when you start to run, the first mile, 2, fucking horrible.
Brutal.
Horrible.
Bro, they're the worst.
3, 4, you're in it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I'll log everything on Strava. Follow me on Strava. Strava's an amazing app. I'll log everything on Strava. I have a Garmin watch, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Garmin.
Follow me on Garmin.
And so the first mile, the second mile, heart rate's up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like 140, 150.
Damn.
Yeah, like heart rate's up. But around 3 mile, 4 mile, my pace is faster and my heart rate goes down. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of
It's
like
like
your
your body
body
settles.
Your body starts to settle, and like the mile 3, mile 4, you're chilling,
And then
bro.
it's almost ecstasy. Once you can hit that point, you're just like,
and
it's
then
just
and then
mine.
you're just kind of like on autopilot.
Yeah.
And obviously like around 9, 10, you know, you'll start feeling fatigued, and like
Yeah.
sure, you know, you're
Yeah.
pushing, and especially if you want to keep the same pace, right?
Yeah.
God, I love how we're so athletic. We're athletes.
Bro, can I tell you something though? I don't know if we've talked about this publicly on the podcast, but I hate running.
I know.
It's not my thing. I think I try to force it because I like the idea of running. I like the swag of running. It's so, and what it does mentally for you. And maybe let me rephrase that. It's not that I hate running because I can do 3 miles, 4 miles. I'm having fun. Once I start pushing past 6, I'm like, this is dumb. This is so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to make this an excuse, but like I have a bigger frame.
You're a
it's-
big boy.
It's harder to do. It's harder for me to run, you know? And I think like I just start thinking longevity, like what that could do for my knees and stuff like that might not be the best thing for me. I enjoy cardio, like low intensity cardio. And occasionally I like doing high intensity interval training,
HIIT.
HIIT. And I enjoy weightlifting because I love to get a pump.
And you love going to Barry's.
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh,
You weren't supposed to
people
say
don't
that.
know you go to Barry's?
I love going to Barry's. That's my hit. That's my high. I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Josh goes to Barry's.
I love
What's
going to
wrong with Barry's?
Yo, I love going to Barry's.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's such a feel good. It's like red light therapy.
Yeah.
It's badass, bro.
Why are you turning into a berry? You're like red as shit.
I love me some Barry's, bro.
yeah.
We should go to Barry's.
I've been at Barry's.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's high intensity interval training.
Yeah.
Another thing that I realized as well is for cycling, I'm up at 5 a.m. sometimes, and I'm like on the road going 25 to 30 miles an hour already, like
On your bicycle.
on your bike, like already.
You got training
good.
wheels on that thing?
No, and I'm going. So like 6:30, I can ride a bike.
You have a little cling, cling?
No, but
You're whack, bro.
But when
you don't
I-
have a cling, cling?
when I
Oh,
run,
whack, bro.
when I run, when
Can
I,
you add a little cling, cling?
Yes,
for
you
me?
can.
All right, cool.
I don't want to get roasted though.
Oh, you get roasted?
You don't put a gring on a fucking. That
So
kind
how
of
do you
bike.
alert people? That's dangerous.
You yell.
You yell?
Yeah. On my bike, there's things called computers. I have a computer mounted onto my bike that tells me how fast I'm going. There's GPS on that thing. It has maps. It has a speedometer. I just said that, right? Yeah.
Does it tell you like your breath stinks or something?
Yeah, it'll tell me that.
That's pretty sick.
But since mine is pretty high tech, it actually has a bell. It goes bling bling, but it's a digital
On the little computer.
On the computer.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Can you customize it?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
That's fire.
Yeah. So I guess I do have a belt, but you do not put one of these on that kind of bike, first of all.
damn, that's
okay.
whack, bro.
If you want to, go for it.
Shit, I would.
So what I'm telling you is that like at 6:30, I'm cool to ride a bike. I'm ready. You know, I'm cold, but
Yeah.
I'm ready and I can do it.
You don't miss
6:30 running, I can't do. My
Oh,
time
interesting.
when I can run, when my body is ready to run, 8:30.
Would you say running is more physically exhausting than biking?
I would say so.
Because it requires
Depends.
more energy, like throughout your whole body.
Yeah, I feel like it's a more full body workout.
Yeah, it is.
You're completely, I think you're using every single part of your body.
When's the last time you went into the gym consecutively to get a nasty bump?
Fuck, man. It's been a while, honestly. And I'm starting to like my arms, like, you know, like when you're like genetically kind of gifted with something.
Yeah.
I feel like
my whole life.
I feel like I have good shoulders and good arms.
Okay.
And right now I'm starting to realize that like all the cardio that I'm doing, I'm starting to kind of like
Lose that?
be like losing the muscle, and I feel like my arms are getting slimmer. So I need to get a pump.
Bro, you only need to
I
lift
miss
like
the
twice a
pump.
week and
Yeah.
you'll still maintain muscle. Like you don't have to
100%.
be a
Yeah.
bodybuilder.
My legs though, they're looking nice though.
Yeah, the legs have improved.
But I'm getting a little soft on top. But yeah, I've realized that if I'm riding my bike, 6:30 a.m., I can be on a bike working out,
Yeah.
doing cardio.
Could you read a
having
book at
ball.
6:30 a.m.? Bucko?
No. I mean, maybe. I haven't tried it. But running, when I run with a group or with my wife, if I'm running at 6:37, I hate my life. I'm completely exhausted and I'm still in sleepy time.
When's the last time you read a book, asshole?
I don't know, maybe when I was like 6 years
You
old.
exercise those legs. You should be exercising your brain.
I
Bucko.
read a book called Go Dog Go.
Is that the last time you read a book?
Yeah. Actually, no. In high school, I read The Catcher in the Rye.
Bro, let's challenge ourselves to read one book this year. We'll pick a book. We'll figure out a book. If you guys have any recommendations below that Sebas and I, go easy on us. Like a decent sized book, and let's read it, bro. Come on. Like that's a great goal to have. We're giving ourselves a whole year to read a book.
I have no issues on reading a book.
All you have, if you read a page a day, you'd finish it in a year. Let's do it. Come on.
What you need to do is read the Bible. You've already read it, huh?
I've read a good amount of it. Yeah.
I want to read the Bible a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'll read the Bible.
Do you want to from start to finish?
I guess. I don't know. How
Yeah.
do you read the Bible? Is there a way to read it?
Did you know the
Sounds like a
Bible-
stupid question.
No,
but-
that's not a stupid question, actually. Let me adjust my frames here. Did you know that the Bible is actually a book compiled of multiple books? Each chapter is actually its own book, and then they put it together and made the Holy Bible.
Got it.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
so,
that is
like, you can read any of those chapters, and it's its own book. So we can read like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, like the three Gospels. Just, yeah, and then but it's all kind of correlated.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe that.
but bro, that's intense.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
It's not what you call a light read.
It's not.
No,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
We'll figure it out.
All right, are you down though to read a book?
Yeah, sure. To get the same book?
Yeah, same book, bro. We're gonna be a little book club. I think a book club. Oh, we kind of sick, bro. People would join us if we figured out the book and we'd be like, yo,
I'm a good reader.
we're reading this. We're going to take a whole year. We'll check back mid-year to see how we're doing. And then at the end of the year, I feel like a year is kind of a long time. It should probably be 6 months.
Sure, or less.
3 months? You're not going to read.
Then why are you challenging me?
Can you read while you're cycling?
No.
You haven't. I've seen people do that.
Maybe indoor cycling?
Nope, outdoor. You're not
No,
that
that's
good.
ridiculous.
You know how I know
Can
you're
we
not?
start the Am I
Oh,
the
yeah.
Asshole?
Sorry, yeah.
Chess, let's do this, Chess.
Wait, reading or no?
Yeah, I'll read.
Why are you so scared?
I'll read.
Yeah.
Comment down below books that you think that we'd like.
Bro, we should do a La Plática book club. It'll be fire.
Yeah, start it up, bro.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
You can be the captain of that one.
I bet.
All right, cool. Guys, follow La Plática Book Club on Instagram because he already made the Instagram.
No, it's on La Plática. It's just on La Plática. I'm gonna announce the book once we figure out the book. I'm gonna announce the book on La Plática.
You're boring, Jess.
If you're interested in joining the book club, you're in. You're in. And we're gonna come out with sick exclusive La Plática Book Club merch. And it's gonna be fire.
I like pictures.
Oh God. I like turtles. Let's go, Jess.
All right. This first one is from Melly, age range 22 to 25.
Hi, Melly.
Hi, Melly.
Am I the asshole for rejecting my man from doing the morning dirty deed because he didn't pay any attention to me at all the night before? He was too focused watching shorts on YouTube.
Oh man, let the man get some mushu.
So, am I the asshole for rejecting my man to have sex with him in the morning? He wanted it in the morning, but she wanted it prior at night.
No, she just wanted to be paid attention to. She wanted some attention, and he was too busy watching shorts on YouTube. Oh, sorry. Did she want some?
Well, no, she didn't really.
No, just pay attention. She just said pay attention. She just wanted some attention. Yeah. Yes, because she did it out of spite. And when you do things out of spite, you're an asshole. And you got to be able to be okay with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you know, like that's mean. It's not just an asshole, that's mean. Because that's not what relationships are about. What she should have done to be like, look,
I think
you really hurt my feelings yesterday because you weren't paying attention to me, and I was trying to spend some quality time.
Yeah.
And now that you want some mushu, you're all about me.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that anymore. Okay? We gotta like be better about that.
Yeah, and be like,
now come over here and give me a little smooth.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give it to you, but just know that like that's going through my head, right?
Yeah.
And like while she's talking, she's starting to go like this.
Okay. You just had to go there.
I don't think that you should like. It's kind of like spiteful, right?
It's spiteful.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of times when that you've done that, and I'm sure he's not like being spiteful about it. You know,
Maybe,
like being on shorts or like being on like TikTok or scrolling, and you're not paying attention to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's not being spiteful about it, or is he? But let's just say he's not. I don't think you should like not give him any like schnook because of that.
Yeah. Now, if she didn't want to, that's a whole different subject.
Yeah.
But if
she
she's like,
did it because
I did it because I wanted him to know, like, that's not how you do. That's not how you grow in a relationship. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
like,
I think that she thinks that that's gonna show him. Oh, that'll show you. Next time, pay attention to me. We don't get that. We just think you're being mean. You know what I mean? Like we need to like be told, like, hey, I didn't like that you were kind of ignoring me yesterday. You know? And now, you know, whatever that conversation looks like.
And like when you don't give like your guy like sexy time, they take that to heart.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We didn't learn anything from that. We weren't like, oh, it's because I didn't pay attention. Like we missed that.
You're making us feel unsexy and unwanted, undesired. Undesired. Yeah, no, like I'm not saying like give it up either, you know, but like I think that's a little bit like I think it's like taking it to an extreme where it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Unless you didn't want to, then yeah, I get it. Like in the morning, like, you know, you want to brush your teeth. You want to like situate yourself. You know, you want to kind of want to like take a shower.
Shit, not me.
Well, yeah, because you're a guy. A horny one at that.
Okay, next question, Jess. A horny one at that.
This one's anonymous, age range 22 to 25. Am I the asshole for moving 1,000 miles away from my family for the love of my life, using the excuse of going away to college?
Ooh.
Wow.
I constantly get shit talk like, oh, damn, you left your family for some D.
For some D?
Or your parents are old. Why would you leave? And how could you do that?
Ooh.
First off, I don't think you're the asshole. I think if you're in a really steady, loving relationship, travel the world for that person. Who cares? If your parents get mad, if your family gets mad, what? You can't just flap your wings. And if you want to fight, if you're raised in fucking the Inland Empire or here in Los Angeles, and you said one day, I want to move to France or I want to move to Finland, you can't do that. You could do that.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. You only have one life on this planet called Earth. Now, the whole going away to college, why lie? Just say, I'm going to go move.
Yeah.
I'm going to go move with my vato.
Yeah.
And like, I'm going to live another fucking life.
Yeah.
Like not live another life, but the life that I want and I deserve and I love this guy.
Yes.
Now, if you're just going over there pa valer madre and not work and just party or just like not really grow.
But even then, bro, it's your life.
Sure. But like, make it count.
Of course.
If you're gonna leave your fucking family behind, at least make it count.
Yeah.
But no andar valiendo madre somewhere else. You might as well do that there with your family, right? But like, and then they'll see you grow and succeed, and like, oh wow, you know, she did her thing. I respect my daughter.
Yeah.
You know, she did her thing. I don't think you should lie about shit like that.
Yeah.
I constantly get shit talk like, oh damn, you left your family for some D. That's kind of weird and ridiculous to say. Or how can you leave? Your parents are old. Now, I hope that you're like visiting or like keeping in touch with your parents. That's one thing. But yeah, I would like to know, you know, how 1,000 miles away plus it's not too far.
Yeah. Bro, I'm a big believer in like letting your heart lead you, especially at that age. She's between the ages of 22 and 25. This is the age where she can make those mistakes, if you will, you know, take the chance, take the leap of faith. And she's going to learn so much from those experiences. And I think they're going to shape her to be an incredible person, but you got to be willing to take the chance, take the risk. And I like what you're saying, like, I don't think she necessarily had a lie, but she did.
Yeah.
And so what? Like she's doing it, you know? And these people that are talking shit about you, they're just, but maybe potentially just hating because they wanted to do something like that and they were too scared to do it.
Yeah.
But you did it.
And
so
you
now
did
they're trying to chop you down for it.
I don't
it's like,
like
no,
that.
like, look, you did it. You're living your life. And if you're happy, then who cares?
Yeah.
And if that dick is good, then who cares? Too far?
Why'd you lick your lips when you said that?
I have chapped lips right now.
Okay.
The weather is kind of dry.
Josh Leyva. One thing that I realized. The Josh Leyva. One thing that I realized growing up myself, your parents are not going to want you to do a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Why? Because they love you, overprotective.
Best interest.
Or it's for your best interest. Or they don't know themselves what can happen. Try to play it safe. Try to hold you down. Just stay here. Do this. Do that. You know, maybe live the life I wanted to do. They're not going to want you to do a lot of things in life. I'm not saying be rebellious, but definitely lead with your heart, like you said.
Yeah.
And prove them wrong. Because once you do things that you want to do and you prove them wrong and you create a life for yourself, guess who's not telling you what to do anymore? Them. Because now they respect you because you keep your word. I'm telling you, in life, especially growing up in your young 20s, even now, a lot of times, mijo, no hagas esto, don't do this, don't do that. You know, try to mold you to whatever way. No, you be your own person.
Yeah.
And that goes not just with your family, but everybody in life. Be your own person. Have the word that you know, like, be a man of your word. Do things that you're going to say you do and complete them. And do them.
Yeah.
Because once you start doing that, ain't nobody going to tell you what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
And excuse my fucking language.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting because like,
because parents are going to tell you not to do anything
yeah,
ever.
Yeah. And it just sucks that we sometimes we need that. We want to feel like validated from our parents and we got to show them that we're successful in order to like really show them like where we're good. And this isn't like but for me though, bro, and maybe I'm not a parent, so I don't know. But for me, the ultimate thing I want for my child is pure happiness.
Yeah.
I don't need them to prove to me with a certain job or title or money. I don't need any of that. If you're happy, genuinely, purely happy, I am good. I won as a parent.
Yeah, I agree.
Because what does it matter? You know?
Yeah.
Like, what does it matter if they're like, you know, successful to the material world or society and stuff like that? They're like, they're happy.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate. Most people, bro, are successful. They have everything they want in the world, but are miserable.
Yeah, 100%.
And and if I had to choose for my child one or the other, I would choose happiness every time.
And bro, I've met like 8 out of 10 people that have the strict parents. They're the ones doing all the fucking babosadas,
Dude, isn't that
bro.
crazy? It's so true.
They're the ones out being rebellious, getting into trouble. The ones that drink hella, the ones that do fucking drugs, the ones that do this, that.
Mota. Just want to say mota.
It's true.
No,
like,
it is, bro.
I don't know. Like, there's some science to that.
No,
but
there is, bro.
Yeah,
I
but
think there's some psychological human behavior that like causes people to be like that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're humans, we're animals, and you gotta let your breed free.
Kinda.
You know, like we gotta be on our own sometimes.
Yeah, you got to be on your own adventure, your own trail.
Like people who have like overprotective parents, like that's actually a blessing too.
For sure.
Because they love you to death and da 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 da. But sometimes that can like backfire on you because then you're like, what can I do by myself? I'm scared to do things by myself.
Bro, if you think about it, parenting is so
It's
fucking
crazy.
difficult.
And there's no right or wrong answer.
There's
to
no
parents.
right or wrong answer to
Obviously, kind of, but
no,
like,
of
you know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody can do it any way they want.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
But yeah, like people like I don't even want to tell you like make sure you do whatever you want if it's the right decision because I want you to fail.
Yeah.
I want you to fail.
What a luxury that you get to fail.
Yeah, like I want you to like not do good in life because that's gonna show you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't pray. I don't like
On people's
pray
downfall.
on your downfall.
Right.
But it does show you a lot. It makes you realize things, you know? Get into tricky situations because in life, let me tell you something. In life, you have to get yourself into tricky situations where you don't know if you're going to make rent. Why? Because that makes you hustle harder. That makes you figure it out. Oh my God, I can't believe I just fucking paid rent. I finally did it. But the more you do it, the more you create a rhythm. The more you work harder. You figure it out. And then in 3 months, you're like, oh, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally figuring out the rhythm. Let's get into another uncomfortable situation. And now let's fucking upgrade my pad. Now let's fucking do this. Let's do that. And then I'll figure it out again. Life is all about finding the rhythm. Finding the rhythm of things to do. And once you figure out that rhythm, get uncomfortable again. Figure out another rhythm. Just like that. Challenge yourself. Then you figure it out.
Yeah.
And then you become the Josh Leyva.
Maybe. If you're lucky enough. Next one, Jess.
This one's from Hector.
Hector, what's up, fool?
Age 25 to 30. Am I the asshole for leaving family members off my wedding guest list due to not seeing nor talking to them for more than 4 years? My family tried to guilt trip me, but I respectfully ignored them. Hopefully, Sebas can share wedding experience and knowledge with me.
Drop that knowledge, my boy.
Yeah, bro. Hector, you already know weddings are very expensive. Those fucking plates are very expensive. The seat arrangement, anywhere, like any opening seat. People don't understand that. I mean, weddings are different across the board, right? But most of the time, like every seat there cuesta dinero.
But even if it doesn't, bro, even if you do it on a budget.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Weddings are different across the board. You know, even if it's a backyard wedding.
For sure.
But you're basically saying, who can have the privilege to spend the best day of my life with us? And if you haven't talked to somebody in 4 years, I don't give a fuck if they're family. Excuse my cussing. I don't give a fuck if they're your family. Because if they were your family, you would be talking to them continuously. If it was that
There's no
type of
obligation
family.
just because they have the title.
Yeah,
that
just
they
because you have
deserve
the
a
title,
plate,
that doesn't matter.
that they deserve a seat, I should say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Like, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And parents are always going to feel bad because they feel like they're going to get the embarrassment. They're the ones that are going to fucking hold on to that fucking, that decision.
Yeah. That's
¿Cómo
true.
que no vas a invitar a mi prima?
Yeah.
Because I had this like, you know, this life with them in the past when you weren't even born yet.
That got nothing to do with
And that
me.
has nothing to do with me or my wife. Remember, it's not just me, it's my wife too. Or wife, husband. It doesn't matter. It's not just me making the decision. It's also her family.
Yeah.
You know?
Your
his
partner's family,
Your
yeah.
partner's family. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No.
It's who's going to spend the best day of my life with us.
I like that.
You know? And
like
it's
that.
just plain and simple, even if it's not about the money. And if you haven't talked to somebody in 4 years, for what?
For what?
For what? Even if you gave them 4 years,
That's a
shit,
long
if
time.
I haven't talked to you in a year, I don't know if you should come.
Damn.
Unless you like mad family.
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah,
we keep
yeah.
in touch on WhatsApp.
But 4 years?
Because keeping in touch on WhatsApp is a vibe.
That's a vibe, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like,
I always feel like WhatsApp is like, that's the shit right there, bro. I feel like I'm doing something dangerous when I'm on WhatsApp. It's just going down on WhatsApp.
like shit, all my primos on the WhatsApp chat, like, you know, I see you, you know who you are, you
What's
know,
up,
you know, I don't gotta see you, but I'm talking to you. Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, don't ever feel guilty. Remember, this isn't your parents' wedding.
Nah.
You know, you make the decision. This is your wedding. This is your day. This is your party. This is your ceremony. This is your celebration.
Great answer, PZ.
Yeah, straight up.
Dare I say.
Straight up.
What's next, Jess? We got another one. Shit, we on fire right now. Don't tame us. Come on.
Okay.
Don't tame us.
Plus, he's already 25 to 30 years old. You a man, my boy. You a man.
Okay, so this next one is anonymous, age range 22 to 25. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my ex of almost 4 years because I accidentally fell in love with someone else? My ex wasn't ambitious. We were high school sweethearts, but after graduation, real life hit and we weren't going anywhere. And I slowly detached from him and met another guy that had the same goals as me.
You're not the asshole.
No.
4 years already. I feel bad for the guy. Like, that sucks. It's a shitty situation.
Super.
But
Bro, sometimes
Girl,
you
you're-
outgrow people.
yeah, girl, you're 20. Let's just say you're 22 years old. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Shit, I even recommend being single.
Yeah.
But if you fell in love with somebody, you're not an asshole. I mean, he's gonna think you're an asshole because he
Of
probably still
course.
likes you. But no, you cannot believe that just you find one person and then that's the one. There's millions of fish.
And
in
even
the
for
sea.
him, would he want to be with somebody who's not in love with him the same way he is? You know?
Great answer.
So it's like, this is the best for both of them.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
he'll see that later.
Exactly.
No, you're 22 to 25. I'm gonna say you're 22. Okay, there's not too much. You don't think too differently. You know.
No.
3 years. You know.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
You okay?
No, and you're not an asshole. If anything, I respect you. You're
For sure.
strong.
Yeah.
You're strong for making that rerouting your life like that. That's major points. And like I said, later in life, that guy will probably respect you as well.
And it is a tough pill to swallow as a guy, right?
course.
Just to feel like you're being
It's the
outgrown by
worst.
your partner. But maybe that could be the best thing that's ever going to happen
And
to
I
him.
hope he realizes that
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. But for herself, like, I think she's not the asshole for it.
And
for
let's
this.
let's just highlight a keyword here: ambitious. The sexiest thing in a man is his ambition to be better every day. I'll tell you what, when I was in my early years with Karen, it's not that I wasn't ambitious, but I kind of was just a normal guy. I didn't
normie.
have too much goals like that, you know? She taught me, and then the more I grew up, she taught me. The more I grew up, I taught myself, you know, being a man is just not living life. It's being a man. It's having
Growing.
fat ambitions, respect for yourself, shooting for the stars, you know? Even if you don't reach those goals, eventually you will. But even if you don't, if you show your partner that you're being ambitious and you just want these things, it's sexy.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy that just fucking has the same routine.
Sometimes you need a rude awakening, though.
You do.
And maybe this is his.
You do. But like I said, guys, back at home, I think the most sexiest thing that you can do is be ambitious and be confident and respect your partner.
Yeah. Well, I think we crushed that one, right? I think we did an amazing job with that one.
Well, I do not think you're an asshole.
No, you're not.
You're not at all. Like I said, I respect you.
Yeah.
All right, this last one's a little long,
Oh
but
my
bear with
goodness.
me.
Okay.
It's good. This is anonymous, age range 25 to 30. My husband and I retired my mother-in-law so she can watch my baby when I was at work. Also,
Goals.
we also paid her weekly.
Goals.
Before, I would only see her on the weekend since they have a place in the valley, and she was the absolute best. Now she lives with me 24/7 and I work from home. She lives with us for free, all living expenses paid. I even pay her to get her nails done because I want her to be nice, you know, suegra stuff.
Oh, this is your suegra.
A few months in, I started to notice my baby was just in her playpen while she was on Facebook all day. And I wasn't really feeling that because I expect more when I'm paying for a service, even if she's the grandma. Am I the asshole for telling my husband he needs to check his mom and tell her we can no longer pay for her nails and will not pay her weekly? Paying someone to do their laundry, be on the phone all day, and kick it for free is crazy to me.
Yeah.
LOL, I don't know. You guys tell me.
This is such a good one.
It's
This
a
is
good,
such a good one.
It's a good one. And when Jessica, when you were reading this, I was like, oh, goals, you know, like retiring your mother-in-law, that's fucking sick, blah,
Having
blah,
her
blah.
help out around the house.
Clearly she got comfortable, but let's just kind of rewind back. This is why I do not fuck with hiring or working with people that are close to me. Because then shit like this happens and then shit that...
And then it's awkward.
And then it's awkward. But no, you are not the asshole. Clearly she's... Sorry, your mother-in-law is kind of like an asshole. She got
She's being
comfortable. You
Yeah.
know, the son's there.
spoiled.
The son's not gonna do anything about it. But no, your husband needs to respect that you have things to say about the mother-in-law. Clearly, they're not okay. It's not okay. Even if she was doing it for free, and I had a suegra that was just on Facebook Live, and she's just visiting, and just my kids right there on the crate, I expect you to be a little bit more loving, to take care of him.
I also don't think they need to cut her off cold turkey like that immediately.
No,
I
but
think,
a conversation.
Yeah, and that conversation needs to be had by her son.
Don't be scared
Her
either.
husband, sorry. Her husband to her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, to his mom, sorry. Yeah. Because, bro, if that was the agreement that you guys had, like, hey, mom, we're going to retire you. We're going to take care of you. We only ask that you help us with the baby, help us, raise him.
And she lives there.
And take care of him. Exactly.
She lives there.
Yeah. And especially she's over here like, hey, I just want to make sure that you're really taken care of. I want
Yeah.
to pay for your nails to get done. You feel like you're being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And that's not a good feeling. You want to be able to help people, right? But at the same time, there needs to be respect.
Yeah, 100%.
And that needs to be reciprocated. And that's completely missing right now. And I think she just got comfortable.
Yeah.
And she just needs to be like, sometimes, bro, everybody, we're all human. We're all flawed. We all make mistakes. Sometimes
Yeah.
we need that little like nudge. Sometimes we need to be told, like kind of be put in check because we just kind of miss it.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay.
Yeah, no, you're not an asshole. Let me tell you something else too. When you mature in life and you are married, you will understand sometimes that my own mother is wrong.
Yes.
That your mother is wrong. I don't like the thing that your dad did. She might tell me, I don't like what your dad did as well. You need to understand that you growing up with your parents, you always think they're right and they have a
Yeah,
point.
it's a good point.
But when you are with somebody and you're married or even in a really, really serious relationship, you have to be okay with knowing that your side of the family may be wrong. And that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes when your own partner is telling you that.
Yeah.
But you don't take it offensive. They're only saying that because they love you and they love the situation that you're in and they just want to fix it. But when I tell you, if me and you were in a relationship, right? Which I only dream about. You have to be okay with me telling you, yo, your mom's
100%,
wrong.
100%.
And that might hurt you because that's your own mom. And I have to be okay with you telling me.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody wants to hear
but
that.
But you got to be mature enough to
Yes.
realize what they're doing.
It's
It's
a
not correct.
hard pill to swallow.
It is a hard pill, but it also
'Cause
depends,
even
bro.
me-
But it also depends on how you are approaching the
Yes,
situation.
yes.
Because you shouldn't come at me all crazy.
No.
Look at the way your mother's acting, blah blah. That's not okay.
But what happens is, if I'm in a relationship with you, it's going to be so hard for me to tell you your mom is wrong. That's A, right? And then B, I know that if I tell you, I don't want you to get offended. And then now you're mad at me,
Right, which could happen.
which is going to happen. And this is why I'm telling you.
It's a tricky situation.
It's a tricky situation. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you have to understand that growing up and being in a relationship, whether it be marriage or not, you will have to understand that your side of the family or their side of the family
It's not
may
always
be
right.
wrong and no one's perfect.
Yeah.
So don't feel like an asshole if you're calling something out.
Yeah.
And if anything, it will make your relationship a lot more stronger. And honestly, if your suegra gets mad or whatever, later on in life, they're going to respect you
100%.
for saying that.
100%.
And remember, this goes back on like growing up and like doing
Because-
things that you want to
yeah.
do and then being a man of your word and showing people up. That's how you earn respect.
And it's not
is
just
when
a
you
money
go
thing.
against the grain.
Yeah, it's not just a money thing that they retire
No,
and
it's
stuff like that.
not.
It's also her child that's on the
Yeah,
line as
yeah,
well. Like that's what another reason that she would respect her later down in the future when she realizes like, hey, I'm just trying to raise my child here the best way I possibly could, and this was the best way I could do it by bringing in somebody from a close family to be able to help me raise this child, right? And like we're something's missing here. Now, I don't think that's a conversation she needs to have with her suegra. By the way, that's up to the husband. Completely.
First.
And
And if
for
that-
her,
yeah.
I'm going to go back to this because I keep saying this, but it's very important how she approaches that conversation.
Yeah, you got to approach it with respect.
Yeah, you got to like put yourself in their shoes. If it was their mother that you were,
But
that-
shit,
that
imagine
were
if they don't
talking about.
respect you back like that, then it's gonna have to be a real talk. But I think at the end of the day, no matter what or how bad you treat one another, at the end of the day, when you guys do treat yourself like bad, there has to be some respect that comes out of that because there has to be a solution that is solved. But yeah, like I said, you will realize growing up, your family is not perfect. And I'm not saying this because of my personal experiences. But I am saying this as in like, as a man or as somebody like myself who has grown with a woman like my wife, I know sometimes maybe my mom was wrong. Maybe her dad was wrong. Maybe her uncle was wrong. Maybe my uncle was wrong, right? So you start to learn like that, and you start to just learn how to communicate with your partner about these types of like hard pill to swallow situations, and that's it. But you're not an asshole for thinking
not
that.
at all.
Yeah, at all.
Not at all.
This is real shit.
Real shit.
And when people find out that you're the type of person that doesn't like to tippy toe around shit or beat around the bush,
acting. They change up.
Yeah,
Bro, they
and
start
like-
acting right.
but when people realize that you're not a fucking tippy toe around,
Tippy toe hoe.
no, and you don't beat around the bush,
Can't be no tippy toe hoe.
and don't be scared to like be that person that calls shit out. Because then when you are that person and people understand that you're that person, don't fuck with you like that. Like
fuck
like
with
they
you.
respect you.
You think I'm some tippy toe hoe?
No.
I ain't no tippy toe hoe.
No, not at all. That was a good one.
I'm the type of hoe that show you how I do.
Wow, due diligence, huh?
You see what I'm saying?
That was a show, bro.
What an episode, man.
Yeah,
We
thank you
back
so
into
much.
the swing of things.
Yeah, and it feels good.
Feels
you
good
know?
to be home, man. Feels good to be home.
Next couple weeks are gonna be awesome as well.
Yeah. We
and
got some
yeah.
great guests coming into the stew.
Like I said, sorry about the audio problem. Jess, thank you so much for pulling up these questions. They were
We had
amazing.
audio problems?
The audio problems
Oh.
about the audio platforms.
Yeah.
It should be up and running ASAP. Trust me, I wanted ASAP. I think me and Josh wanted more than you guys. Trust me.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, that was it. Enjoy your guys' Monday. The Josh Leyva.
If you guys are still listening, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed already. La Plática, number one Latino podcast in the world. Social medias, 10% off, Taste Salud, everything you're looking for. We got you in the links below. That description be popping. If you're not clicking the description that just be writing for you guys, letting you guys know how popping this episode was, I read word for word most times. Other times, I expect y'all to read it.
Yeah. Exciting things to come too, so stay tuned.
Love you guys.
Love you. Nos vemos en la próxima plática. Ciao. I'm getting a little soft on top.